With freedom comes great responsibility. I know we've all heard that phrase, and I wanted to take that to a higher level and look at where we're at now as a culture, as a society, and how that might play out, especially if we re-engineer it. Because I've noticed in North American culture and society, we tend to not want responsibility. We abdicate responsibility. It's so much easier to blame, especially in the US. There's has a culture of lawsuits, of blaming someone else for your problems, and definitely in our kind of modern society, when it comes to problems, we're very easy to abdicate that responsibility. Oh, it's the government's fault, it's my parents' fault, it's so-and-so's fault, and we don't want to take responsibility. Well, hey, if that phrase with responsibility and freedom, if they're interlocked, if they're interconnected, and we can see this with health. This is probably one of the biggest reasons that we're here, that we've been giving away our responsibility for our health. If things don't go our way, easy to blame. It's the system. I wasn't told. And it takes work, it takes effort to be self-responsible, to be able to respond to the needs of your own body, to educate yourself, to nourish yourself, to take responsibility for symptoms, conditions, so it does not lead into disease. It's far easier to play the blame game. And so here we are as a culture, as a society, where as a result, we have very little freedom. And I know I get it for those of us that have taken responsibility of our health, and we want that freedom. That's what's so frustrating about this situation right now, is that we have taken responsibility and we're not being allowed or given that freedom. So what to do? What to do? That's the predicament of our time, is we're in this collectively. Sure, we are all in this together, right? People's abdication of their own responsibility is infringing upon our own freedom. So what do we do? How do we move forward? Well, of course, we got to keep individually being responsible for our own health, as well as all areas of our life, from kind of large macro issues, taking that higher level of, okay, what responsibility do I have in this? How did I help manifest this? To those much more smaller, personal, intimate circumstances where we can take responsibility, we should take responsibility, and hopefully that will lead to greater freedom. Let me know what you think.